the day before Christmas Eve. Shortly after talks between Russian and American delegations ended, the Russian army sent nearly 700 missiles and drones at targets in Ukraine. Poland and its allies scrambled fighter jets that were patrolling the airspace near the border. Several people were killed in the 13 regions of Ukraine attacked, including a 4-year-old child. Many towns in Ukraine are without electricity, heating, and water. Iskander and Kinjal missiles, and several hundred drones. A Christmas present from the Kremlin. Sent as if to mock those who thought even for a moment that it could be a peaceful Christmas. There is already a Christmas tree in my apartment. The children have just decorated it. They were already in the New Year mood, but I wasn't. I would like to go home. The Russians attacked 13 regions. Targets included energy infrastructure facilities and residential buildings. Among the dozen or so fatalities is a 4-year-old child who died under the rubble of a collapsing house. I was sitting in my apartment when I heard a drone flying overhead, and it was already close. I immediately realized what it was and saw a flash. I thought it had flown into our apartment. The shockwave threw my daughter into the hallway. The attack may have been in retaliation for yesterday's bomb attack in Moscow. General Fanil Sarvarov, commander of the Russian Armed Forces Operational Training Department, was killed in a car bomb attack. He was one of the most important people in the Russian command structure. Eyewitnesses are being questioned, and security camera footage is being analyzed. Various versions are being investigated, one of which assumes the potential involvement of Ukrainian intelligence services in organizing the crime. Over the weekend, 2 negotiating teams held talks in Florida. The Russians and Ukrainians presented their positions on the peace plan to the Americans. While Kyiv and Washington have spoken positively about the negotiations, Moscow has not yet officially commented on them. The plan consists of 20 points. Perhaps not everything is perfect, but the plan exists. There are security guarantees between us, the Europeans, and the USA. There is a framework document. There is also a separate document between us and the United States of America, bilateral security guarantees, which we believe should be considered by the US Congress. The White House is sparing with its words. The Americans emphasize that there are mutually exclusive points in the proposals of Kyiv and Moscow. Despite this, the dialogue itself is of great importance. The Kremlin has rejected the proposal to freeze the front line at the current line of contact. Putin wants the whole of Donbass and Luhansk and is announcing an offensive to break through Ukrainian defenses. Kyiv has ruled out the possibility of ceding territory to Russia. In view of the expected Western military support, analysts point to the likely preparation of a spring offensive if the current talks end in failure.